What's going on, everyone? It's Greg back with some more Heroic Expedition, and today I'm making a quick video. Hopefully gonna make this one straight through, quick recording, put it out there. So I'm sorry if I'm making any mistakes, but I want to hurry up and get this out because there's only a little bit of time left on this package that I want to talk about. But the main purpose of this video is talk about the event and how easy it is and how you're basically getting a free hero copy. So before we get into that, thank you guys for all the support. We are over 300 subscribers now. Thank you so much for that. If you can, go ahead and smash that like button, put a comment down below, and hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed. All that will help me in the YouTube algorithm. Now let's get right into it. So we have a new event and we have a new package. So first, let's take a quick look at the package, get that out the way. And as you can see here, there are 3 options for the package. There were 2 that you could buy daily and 1 that you can just buy one time during the event. As of the time of this recording, it's about 8 hours away. Hopefully I get this video up in the next 30 minutes or so. And, you know, there's enough time for you guys to understand the value of these packages. So real quick, down here on the cheapest package, which was like $2, you could get some class out of here. And, you know, over the past couple of months, you know, since the game's been out, the hardest boss for pretty much everyone has been the Dark Boss, Gem Lord. He has that reflect damage, and it's been hard to rack up the damage on him. So most people should probably be mostly short, or, you know, have the least amount of purple classed. So that is why, which is the shadow class, and that's the reason why I went for this for the couple days that this was like $2. You can go ahead and get that jump on that class. Honestly, the 20 could be up to like 3 fights with the boss, depending on the RNG and depending on your damage. I'm at the point now where I think I can consistently get over 3 mil and hit the, you know, full amount, but I'm still tweaking just a bit to try to make sure I can do it consistently. But either way, I would say that's the best value for this package down here. If you're going to buy the $2 pack, if you need something else in there, go for it. But that's just my opinion. I feel like it was hard to get those, and, you know, that's why I went for that. Next up, you got this $20 package. If you're going to go for this, if you compare it to the monthly packages, you can actually spend on the monthly packages to get the same value in terms of the factional summon stones. What you can't get the same value in is the advanced summon stones. Now, I'm going to say, you know, I went ahead and did this one time, and I got the package with the advanced summon stones. You know, if you're spending a little bit more money, you probably go ahead and get all of them and maybe do factional. But honestly, the luck I've been having with the factional has been horrible. So I'm like, I may as well grab 40 summons and just do the advanced summons. So that's what I did. I got that one time. I probably won't get it anymore. Now let's talk about this big boy package. Now, since the game has started, many of you may have seen these awakening stones pop up from time to time in a $100 package. So far, they're only showing up in a $100 package. I've never broke down to get this, and I don't know if I will or won't. You know, I got about 8 hours left to decide if I want to grab this one. But this is really a great value, and let me explain why. I didn't know this until recently when one of our guildies, I guess, was I don't know if he had just had to regress or something, but anyway, we have a guildie of ours that brought it to our attention that when you regress or reset, no, it's not reset, it's regress. So you regress a hero, which means you get back all of the materials, and you get like little fodder heroes that you can use for other heroes. That, you know, I guess in my head, I didn't really know if I guess I assumed it would go that if you use one of these stones, then you would just get a copy of that hero back when you regress. But you actually get the awakening stone back when you regress. What does that mean? That means that you can use this multiple times on different heroes, because what you would do is use it on a hero you want to use. The only thing you have to be careful in is you don't want to invest too many gems into the artifact. If you're a whale, I mean, go for it. But, you know, to get the best value out of it, the only thing that you don't get back from regressing a hero is any gems you invested in the artifact, which means you tried to keep one of the stats as you upgraded it and stuff like that. You do get the shards back, but not those gems. So this is an amazing value in the game because this is just reusable. Once you get enough copies of the hero, you can regress them, use the copies, and then you still have your awakening stone. You can use it on someone else. So definitely a nice value. You know, you could get to the point where you collect 5 of these, and then you can essentially awaken any hero that you can get to 10 star instantly. So that's my little spiel on that. You know, that package previously I would have said is not a great deal, but now that I understand the mechanics behind the Awakening Stone, that's an amazing deal. I mean, if you're spending money, if you're spending big money, go ahead and grab one of those. It can help you out in the long run. I'm debating it. I'm just not sure, because I'm not trying to spend much on this game. So I'm just not sure what I'm going to do at this point. I may pick it up. We'll have to wait and see. So let's get into the event. Now, as I probably used in the title and in the thumbnail, that this is basically a free hero copy. This is the Midsummer Fest, and it is like a little puzzle thing. Like, it reminds me of one of those little slide puzzles where you just move the pieces around and whatever. But essentially, it's just a puzzle you're filling in the blocks as you go along. And I'm sorry, my screen is a little cut off. I do that to kind of enhance the quality a bit, because pretty much nothing in the game uses that's important for everyone to see is at the top or the bottom. So I do have a little bit cut off, but it is cutting off this chest down here. So down here there is a chest that once you complete the entire puzzle, you get to pick any hero you want, and you get 1 4-star copy. Now, I did put in a little complaint that, you know, I mentioned to support staff and stuff that, you know, it's great to get the copies of a reward, but you got to understand, like, a 4-star is pretty much worthless on its own, except for very early game. It's only very early game you're trying to get some 4 stars, that some natural 4 stars to, you know, progress your team. But once you hit a certain point in the game, getting a 4-star is somewhat disappointing if you don't already have another one, because 4 stars, you have to fuse them with another 4-star to make the 5-star copy, and the 5-star copy is what's useful for like awakening and things like that. So, you know, like, I would have rather had maybe where some awakenings needed like 2 5-star copies and stuff like that. So, you know, whereas right now you need 18 4-star copies, maybe bump it to like where you need, you know, 25 5-star copies or something, and then at least every copy you get is gonna be useful. It's like, or in these events, like, just maybe just these big event rewards that you get 2 copies, because ultimately, unless you already have a 4-star sitting there, it's not worth it. Just like, I'm probably gonna go ahead and pick up Sarah. Is she in here? Where is she at? Yeah, so I'll probably go ahead and pick up Sarah, but I don't have another 4-star laying around, so she's just gonna sit in my bag until I can get another one. So it's like a not so useful event item. Now, of course, a lot of people might have that extra copy already laying there, but I didn't mention that. Like, it's just, at least for like the big rewards, can you just make it like where we get a full 5-star? I think that would be nice. And I don't think it'd be too much, especially when we're not going to change the rates in the summons, because that just is horrible. So let's talk about this board real quick. I already cleared up most of this. I would say like 90 to 95% of players should have no problem, absolutely no problem, clearing this board on free to play. Only very new players who maybe don't do much boss damage at all, things like that, would struggle with some of these. Now, I can't go back and look at, I guess I could jump on my alt, but the ones I haven't completed yet, let's just look at right click, like 35 tavern tasks. Again, that's just a matter of waiting out the time. If you don't have the tavern fully upgraded, if you're at least at, let's see, so we have 14 days to complete this. If you were at, let's say you need to get 35, so 2, 3. So even if you have only 3 tasks showing up, you have no problem completing this one. On here, you have the Mystic Exploration. Everyone gets those 5 as attacks. So just do your attacks every day. You'll have that cleared up in 5 days. Then we have Defeat Enemy at the Mirror Space 80 times. This one I can understand people might struggle with, but most people can get through at least 3 to 6. So let's just say if you can only get through 3, that's that. I mean, 3 is bad. If you get 3, you're probably not gonna make it. But let's say you get through 6. You got 6 times 14 is that's it, 84. So I think they did plan this out so that, you know, I think even on my free to play account, I was getting a 6 easy, in between 6 and 9. So everyone should be able to do this. It might take a little bit longer, and this might take the full length of the event, but you should have no problem doing it. So some of the other ones that I can remember, you have to collect 4-star copies of light and dark heroes. That one I can understand is a little bit harder, and especially if you're earlier game. But if you're doing at least a decent amount of boss damage, you should easily get 4 copies just from, I'll say maybe 4 of each, just from doing your Nether boss over the 2 weeks. Make sure on the weekends you're also fighting the light and dark bosses, just to maximize your copies. I know the dark might be a little bit harder, but the catch to that is if you fuse together your 2-star copies and make 5 stars, I mean 2 stars up to 4 star, those count as well. So I just don't think it should be too difficult, but at the same time, I don't want to say it's completely, utterly free to play or easy for everyone, because there are like maybe like 10, whatever percentage of players are in early game are going to struggle with this. So other than that, most of these other ones were like bringing 2 warriors, bringing 2 mages and things like that into battles and win like 20 battles. Between the tower and everything that counts against that, that was so easy, guys. Just pay attention to what you're doing. On the easier towers where you're knock them out with like 1 hero, go ahead and put in like 2 and 2 of the other heroes and do the battles there. So that's easy to knock out. Just pay attention and do that each day. Everything else, I mean, I think pretty much came as easy as can be. So again, very free to play, friendly event. They did a great job with this event. Gave us something to focus on, something to do, throw in some different heroes on some stuff. I'm not gonna say it's like all the most exciting thing, but it's fun. It's fun, and they gave us some free rewards. Some of the ones I haven't got yet. Still get some gems here. I think there's some gems here. Yeah, 600 gems. You get some stones. You get some currency for the market, and a nice variety of rewards. And then you get your free hero copy, absolutely free. And you had the rewards even on here. So I got 50 gems, 50 gems, 50 gems. I'll be getting. So, me keeping all those gems, refreshing for those spirit stones. If you guys know what I'm talking about, hopefully I'll do a video on that soon. But I'm very excited for this event. I'm happy that they came out with something like this. It's a little bit different from the other ones. We're still very early in the game, so it's amazing. Now, I'm not allowed to say anything, but I'm just gonna say keep an eye out in the next couple of days. We might get a nice little leak here. There is something big coming to the game. I can't say anything beyond that, but pay attention. There'll be a leak coming very soon. I'm very excited. It's gonna be pretty big. So thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed, make sure you smash that like button if you didn't already, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.